What's up, Bafflers? James Woodruff here. Today we're going to compare 6 free alternatives to Microsoft Office 365. In this video, we're going to be looking at file compatibility, because you don't want your hard work looking like a bird's nest.
Sorry.
My full review on these 6 free Office 365 alternatives will be in my next video. For this experiment, I'm using free Word, PowerPoint and Excel templates from templates.office.com. Links in the description. I've saved the templates as Word documents, Excel spreadsheets and PowerPoint presentations. So, let's get started. So, first up, Microsoft Word itself. Now, I'm just doing this as an example. I'm sure Word documents are compatible with Word. Don't tell me in the comments, but this is how all the templates are supposed to look like. So, I have 3 different things. I think one's a CV, one's a newsletter, and one's some meeting thingy. Okay, so OpenOffice doesn't look so good. I mean, yes, the styling has completely disappeared. I don't know what's happened there. It looks quite broken and some of the text isn't even visible because I think of the colours. WPS Writer looks a lot better. In fact, this looks very similar to Microsoft Word. In fact, there's very little difference to me. Everything looks pretty much like it should do. LibreOffice Writer, and yep, this is looking a lot better than OpenOffice despite it being pretty similar to OpenOffice, except there's a random page which has nothing on it, which I don't know what that's all about. But apart from that, it looks pretty much as it should. Some of the margins top and bottom are there and they shouldn't be, so that's just a minor inconvenience. FreeOffice TextMaker. Now I haven't actually heard of this before, but it seems to do pretty well in terms of showing Word documents. Pretty much, in fact, it might be one of the best, I think, in terms of how it looks. It still has that funny margin problem though. Apart from that, everything looks pretty smart. Then we've got Google Docs. Now this is an online version. However, yep, it's not like in the formatting at all. In fact, some of it's not visible at all. Like this one, it's just like some of it's just nothing. Word Online. Now this is embarrassing. Word Online isn't compatible with this Word document. I don't really know what's going on there. That's very strange. In fact, there's quite a lot of formatting issues in all of the 3 examples. So that's a bit disappointing. Okay, so we're moving on to presentations. Now this is PowerPoint. So to show project milestones, I think that uses smart art. And then we've got some nice graphs and photography in this one, some gradients and stuff like that. I tried to pick things that look quite visually interesting. Now I forgot to put the video in the presentation, which is a bit stupid, but it's not a problem, it's just how it's supposed to be. Finally, we have this very colourful one. There we go. There's not much I can say about the Microsoft Office. It should look how it should. So here we go, OpenOffice Impress. And it's not liking the smart art. In fact, it's just completely a mess. Next up, this one's not looking much better. The gradients are wrong and some graphs aren't showing up. Yeah, that's not looking very impressive at all. Finally, this one. No, it's not looking much better. Some of the writing's overlapping. It's a bit of a mess, really. WPS presentation. Now, this one actually works with the smart art, which is nice to see. Next up, we've got the outdoorsy one, and that's looking pretty good. In fact, I'm pretty sure that looks exactly the same as Office. Next up, we have this colourful one, and again, that's looking very impressive. All the graphics are showing as they should. Now for LibreOffice Impress. And this one, my OBS software didn't work with it. I don't know why, it just doesn't. So it just kept on going black. So apart from that, the presentation is looking very nice. So there's nothing wrong with that. This one didn't fare so well. There's a few more errors on this one. But, I mean, minor formatting issues that you could probably edit. It's nothing that looks drastically bad as such. And it also works with Smart Art. So does FreeOffice Presentations 2018. This one looks a bit strange. I don't know why everything's got a green background, but it does. I suppose you could change that, but it's not really how it should be. This one is also looking a little bit strange. There's funny formatting with the text and gradients where they shouldn't be. Yeah, that's not looking very good at all. Google Slides. Now, yes, there's some overlapping here and there, but it's not looking too bad. Everything looks pretty much as it should on this presentation. Next up, this one, and this one's looking pretty good as well. We have everything as it should be by the looks of it. I mean, there might be some font issues, but that's because it uses Google fonts, not local fonts. And yep, it works with Smart Art as well. Now for PowerPoint Online, and this seems to fare better than Word Online did. That was a mess. Yeah, this is looking a lot better, and it should look better. Yep, everything is looking as it should. So one strange quirk about PowerPoint Online is the fact that templates don't work with it. Like, you can't edit them. You can view them, but you can't edit them. And finally, we have Excel, our favourite spreadsheet program. Well, it might not be, I don't really know. But this is how the spreadsheets are supposed to look. This is a nice budget spreadsheet. And a Gantt chart, which looks very nice. And finally, we have some graphs and bits and bobs right here. A project tracker for event management. That's what it's supposed to be. I forgot. First up is OpenOffice Calc. It looks good, but there's errors all over the place. So I don't know what that's all about. Okay, let's try this one. And the graph isn't showing at all. That's not good. And this one looks a little bit broken. Finally, we have this one. Again, the graphs aren't showing at all. Some of the formatting is a little bit quirky and I don't know what's going on there. Next up, WPS spreadsheets. Now this is actually working this time, which is helpful. And obviously the design looks good. Next up we have the Gantt chart. Now the 3D effect doesn't work on it for some reason, but the Gantt chart still shows up. And finally, yep, these graphs, unlike the previous one, do actually show up. Next up, LibreOffice Calc. And this one seems to be working fine and seems to show up alright, which is good. The Gantt chart, now this is looking brilliant. It's in 3D and everything, so that's working perfectly. Next up, this spreadsheet right here. And the graphs are looking good, so yeah, this is looking very impressive. Next up, FreeOffice PlanMaker. This is looking good. This spreadsheet in general seems to be working relatively well, except for on OpenOffice. Next up, we have this spreadsheet right here, and the Gantt chart is missing for some reason. Yep, and the bar graphs are looking sweet. And everything's working right. Now for Google Sheets. Bar graphs looking superb. There might be some small formatting issues, but nothing major. Unfortunately, the Gantt charts aren't showing up. Apart from that, everything else seems to be okay. Some of the fonts look a little bit different because they use Google fonts instead. And finally, we have Excel Online. Now this should work, and I think it does. I think everything works as it should, just like regular Excel does. Everything looks pretty much identical as it should, which is kind of what you expect. It's an online version of Excel. The Gantt charts look good. Everything looks just as it should. So if you want to edit some spreadsheets, go ahead. Again, there's some font issues because it uses online fonts from Microsoft, but that's not really a big issue. Okay, so what do you think? What do you think is the best compatibility? What do you think looks the best? For me, I think WPS Office pretty much overall seems to look the best. LibreOffice Calc seemed to work quite well. I remember the bar graphs looking pretty good on it. It actually managed to get the Gantt charts in 3D. I think that's the only thing that WPS Office didn't manage to do. But apart from that, I think everything else looked generally the best in WPS. But let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and ding so you don't miss a thing. I'm also on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat and TikTok. Follow me at Baffle Channel. Any questions, let me know down below. For all the latest, head over to baffle.cc. Thanks for watching and have a baffling day.